Have you ever stopped to think what the world would be like if airplanes didn't exist? No quick trips, no international deliveries, no global tourism, no families reuniting after years. The airplane changed everything. And its history is much more exciting, controversial, and curious than you might imagine. Stay with me until the end because you will discover things that almost no one knows. And at the end, I'll leave you with a viral topic that the audience loves. Before we continue, support my work, leave a like, share with someone who loves trivia, and of course, subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming content. 1. The dream of flight, much older than you think. The desire to fly has existed since ancient times. The Greeks told the story of Icarus, who tried to fly with wax wings. In China, 200 years before Christ, there were already giant kites used for military observation. In the 9th century, an inventor named Abbas ibn Firnas in Islamic Spain built a wing and jumped from a tower. He survived but broke his legs. In other words, humanity has always wanted to fly, but to truly fly, that came much later. 2. Santos Dumont, the father of aviation for Brazil and many others. Hello friends, share, subscribe, leave a like, support my work by purchasing through my link below. Now, let's get to the point. Who is the father of aviation? For Brazil, and for many international experts, the father of aviation is Santos Dumont, with a 14 bis, who on October 23, 1906, made the first public, certified, and witnessed flight, taking off alone, without tracks, without a catapult, without external help in Paris. This is important. It was in a public place, with witnesses, with official records, and with the airplane taking off by its own means, as aviation rules dictate. And Santos Dumont also invented the wristwatch, did you know that? Created dirigibles and dedicated his life to making flight possible for everyone. 3. And the Wright brothers? Here comes the controversy. Hello friends, share, subscribe, leave a like, support my work by purchasing through my link below. The Wright brothers in the United States flew in 1903, 3 years before Santos Dumont, but they did so in closed tests with auxiliary equipment and without official witnesses. That's why the discussion continues to this day. But one thing is certain, Santos Dumont was the first to fly publicly and officially, following international aviation rules. 4. From wood and fabric to supersonic jets, the evolution of the airplane has been surreal.
1906 14 bis.
1914, first air mail routes. 1935, the first metal airplanes emerge. 1952, the world's first commercial jet. 1969, the Boeing 747 inaugurates the era of giants. 2005, the Airbus A380, the largest passenger airplane in history. Today, there are airplanes capable of flying 18 hours nonstop and covering over 15,000 kilometers. And evolution doesn't stop. 5. Little-known facts. 1. The world's smallest airplane fits inside a bedroom. The Bumblebee 2 measures only 1.7 meters in length. 2. The world's largest airplane has a wingspan of 117 meters. The Stratolaunch looks like a giant floating wing. 3. Airplanes are the safest means of transportation on the planet. You're more at risk slipping in the bathroom than flying. 4. Airplane food tastes different because of the pressure. Altitude reduces your perception of taste by 30%. 5. Pilots don't eat the same meal to avoid simultaneous food poisoning. 6. The air inside an airplane is cleaner than in most offices. HEPA filters remove 99% of impurities. 7. A typical airplane has more than 1 million parts. 8. The A380 consumes more than 11,000 liters of fuel per hour. 9. The lights are turned off during landing and takeoff for safety reasons. It's not about saving money. It's so your eyes can adapt in case you need to evacuate the plane. 10. On long flights, some pilots sleep in secret beds inside the fuselage. 6. The impact on the modern world. The airplane has shortened distances, brought cultures closer, accelerated business, saved lives and rescues, brought medicine to isolated areas, and transformed the planet into a global village. Without the airplane, the modern world simply wouldn't exist. If this video surprised you, support my work, leave a like, comment on what you didn't know, and share because there's always someone who loves these curiosities. Also subscribe and click the link below to learn about products that support the channel and help me continue bringing quality content.